Good afternoon and welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. I apologize for not getting the beginning of this recorded because I forgot. When I started my live stream, this is being recorded live on ustream.tv/channel/musicscrap, MUSICSCRP. And I was still setting up when I came on live, so I didn't start the recording right away, and then I forgot to. So far what I've done was put in my horizon line. You can see right here the image that I am watercoloring. So far all I've done was draw in my horizon and the distant hills, and then I wet my sky area and put in my yellow and my orange, but then the sky started drying too much, so I'm going to dry it completely so that I can re-wet it without blooms to go back in and add more orange and do my blue. Hi, Bren. Yeah, M. Graham watercolors on a studio, Fabriano Studio 25% cotton cold press paper. Because I tried last time I did the watercolor, and I tried the hot press, and yeah, no, that did not turn out well at all. So poor Jillian didn't get her frog because I won't send it to her because it was not nice enough. So I have to do something for Jillian still. Gosh darn it. Ugh, sorry Jillian if you're watching on recording. I'll get it to you. Oh, I didn't say hi to Allie either. Hi Allie. Or Dar. Hi Dar. Dr. Dot. Kathy. Lori. Marion. Hello Phyllis. Phyllis usually just watches in the back seats, but I'll say hi to her anyway. She's probably busy working away instead of chatting. Oh, one moment please, I need a drink. I really hope this sore throat is just allergies. Don't want to be sick. Don't want to be sick. Alright, so that's completely dry, so now I can go in and wet it again. Gotta work fast. I know it'll help once I start using the 100% watercolor paper. It will be nice because it stays wet a lot longer. So, a little bit of cerulean blue here. Oh, wrong brush. Oh no, there it is. Shh. Don't want to get too much green, so I'm trying to be careful. So I'm going back with a little bit of what I want it to be a little bit, but it turned out to be a little too dark. I'm going to wipe a little bit off on my... So a little bit of ultramarine just to warm it up just a little bit. Oh no! Now I messed it up. Ugh. See, it's been way too long. Okay. Now, I need to make this orange a little more orange, so I need to go in with the orange and my straight brush. I need to add a little more orange to my palette. Squirt it a little more with water. Because I need to have this show up as brighter, so in order to make it show up as brighter, I need to add more darks around it. Sure you don't have water in the ferrule to drop. Now I'm just going to try and make sure this isn't too blunt. Soften it up a little bit. Drag it in. I do not like that blue there. Don't know what I did. Not nice. It's too much. But if I keep trying to fix it, I'll just make it worse. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, so I still have to add my dark clouds to it, so it's not totally lost yet. All right, and I actually have to add a little bit of, I have to add a little bit of red, what's it called? See, I can't even remember the stupid colors anymore. It won't come to me. My brain is on dead. You know, the rosy red, pink. red one. Yes, anyway. I've got to add a little bit of that in to get the little kind of pinky color in there. So... Yeah, orange is always a little tricky, and I should have started with this pink, because that would have really helped to use this red instead. It would have really helped. Yeah, because that's much better. Okay. Hey, welcome, welcome. All right. Melody. Oh, I said May. I meant Melody. Melody started me with my collection. Oops. Sorry, Melody. Gosh. I knew it was an M name. See, my brain is still mush. I apologize. No, not Scarlet Pyro. Come on, you guys. You know, red. The nice warm red. I'm going to look it up. I don't even think I finished my swatch book, but... Alizarin Crimson. Silly. Alizarin Crimson is the red I'm adding. But, yeah, it was a little bit too much there, Jean. What are you doing, silly girl? That's what I get for chatting and not paying attention to my... Just kidding. It's not your guys' fault, it's mine. So Joe gave me permission to paint this, and she wanted me to text it to her so she could see. Yeah, well, she may not want to see it. She may not want to see it. The mess I'm making of it. Okay, hold on. Gotta add a little water there. Going on way too strong. Yeah, crimson works. Crimson is the warmer red. Carmine is your cool red. It's adding just a little bit more depth to the sunrise. Guess I'm kind of really turning into a sunset instead of a sunrise. But, oh well. Let's see. Oops. Sorry, guys. Yes, there is a color called Pyro Red, but that's just not what I was using, May. I was trying to come up with the I was trying to come up with the words alizarin crimson, and they wouldn't come to my brain. So that's why I was saying not Pyro Red. That's not what I'm using. There is a Pyro Red, but that's not what I'm using. Alizarin crimson was what I was trying to come up with. Alright, so now I have to go in and soften up the tops of these so that they're not just like straight lines. So I'm just going in with a clean brush and wetting the area just above. And I think I'm going to turn my work upside down here to make it a little bit easier. And I may have waited too long, but they should scrub up a little bit. I need a clean paper towel though. Oh, maybe a tissue would work better. Hold on. Grab a tissue. Okay, I need my square. My flat brush. I always want to say square. My flat brush. That one went okay. I don't want to bloom it. That one's okay. It's just these ones over here that need to be softened a little bit. Okay. So the next step is to go in with my dark mix, and I need a slightly larger brush for that. So I'm going to go with my 7. I was using the 5. Or was it the 3? Can't remember which I was using. I was using my round 5 and my flat 4. These are Zen watercolor brushes made by Royal Nickel. Alright, so I have my ultramarine, which is your warm blue, and burnt sienna. Oh, no, actually I've got burnt sienna. Okay. I need to test. Let's see if this color is okay. So I need a piece of paper here. Hello. All I need is a piece of paper, and I don't know where I have one. That looks pretty good for my dark blue. It looks darker there than it really is. It's not as brown as it looks on screen. And I'm going in with my damp brush here. Now I don't have enough of the bright blue there because I put too much dark in. That is sometimes my problem. That's okay. I can go back in with more cerulean. I did this one a little too high in the sky too. That's part of that problem. Oops. I took too much off that time. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with a little more cerulean blue here, just to brighten up this spot here a little bit more. Paula? Bye, Kathy. Thanks for coming. Yeah, well, I don't like that at all. All right, enough. All right, so now I need to make sure this is all dry, especially the part that's next to the horizon, so that my blue doesn't move up and turn into a green mess there. Hold on, I'm getting a bit of a disaster happening here. One moment. Oh, hope I didn't dribble paint water, and I did. Genius, silly goose. It's looking a little more stormy than I want it to because of the What's going on? Alright, I need a little more alizarin crimson up here. In this part, I think that's why I'm not liking it. So let's add a little more alizarin crimson. Just up in here. I think that's why I'm not liking it as much. This has to be a little more alizarin crimson. Has to be a little darker. I think that helps. And it's just too much. Oh well. It will look better once I get the dark in. I do know that. Stupid. I need to get some apple cider vinegar out for the stupid fruit flies I collected while I was gone. Alright, start with this lightish color and then it can get darker. Alright, take the heat gun to that. Yeah, Joan, I haven't painted since, like, well, except for the frog that I tried a few weeks ago. I haven't painted since forever. I don't know when my last one was, since before that frog, and the frog was a disaster too, because I was trying it on hot press paper. Huge fail. Oh, I know, Lena. Wet and wet is awesome. Well, for Monday's stream, I'm definitely going to have some 100% cotton paper cut up and make that big jump. I'm going to finally do it. And it'll probably mean that a couple of paintings are lost to practice, but that's okay. I'll cut up some small pieces to start some small images on. I have a glass one chosen to try and work on too, so we'll see. Oh, my All right, so I need to mix some even darker dark here. And I'm going to need a fair amount of it, so I'm going to need some more. Ultramarine. Need to make it so it's almost black. It's too blue still. Oh, now I probably went back to brown. I may have to add some more blue, because I may have overdone it. Actually, no, that's pretty good. All right. Go back to my, I'm going to use my flat brush here. And I didn't mix enough, of course. And I need some for the tree too, and it needs to be a little darker. Oh yeah, Paula. Fabriana cold press the studio, so it's only 25%. I have some 100% Fabriana waiting for me, so I'm gonna get that out and get those all torn down so I can start practicing with my 100% cold press paper. Yeah, Paula, I missed you streaming yesterday. You have to stream for me tonight. Yeah, it's even darker. That's better. Okay. Let's see if I made enough this time. There, okay. So, ultramarine and burnt sienna. Lovely black. And I need to add a light layer of alizarin crimson over this to get a little bit of a purple haze to it. That's a little better. Heat gun. All right, what book is that you're talking about? Danielle Donaldson, what's the name of the book? What's it about? Because I missed so much. Okay, now the tree in her picture here is like the trunk isn't in the scene, so I need you guys' advice. Should I do the tree just as it is in the frame with just the branches, or would you put it so that half the trunk is showing? Normally when I put trees in a scene, they do it with the trunk. Oh, this is looking terrible. I really need practice again. I'm gonna have to work every day to get my skills all back. Sheesh. Of course, I was never good at doing sunsets, and sunrises were always my nemesis. I'm really good at doing nice blue skies with really pretty clouds, but I have never been good at figuring out sunrises and sunsets. So I'm going to have to find someone who does really good sunrises and sunsets and watch some videos. The Art of Creative Watercolor. Ooh. Oh. Of course, if it's creative watercolor, it's probably not my style because I like, not that I don't like that, but I have more fun doing realism. So what's your guys's, what would you guys do with the tree? Would you do it like the photo, or would you put the trunk part way over? Yeah, thanks, Paul. It's Minicam. And it's easier than trying to show you on my iPad, too. Yeah, I know, Debbie. I probably should have used yellow ochre. That's my mistake. I always make that mistake. I should have used yellow ochre instead of my lemon yellow. But I always forget that. That's okay. No worries. Nobody's advising me on the tree. So, first, I think I'm going to have to make more for the tree. So first I'm going to do these telephone poles. A palm tree? Eileen, it's Idaho. There are no palm trees in Idaho. Sheesh Louise. No truck. Okay, I'll do it like she has it. That means I get to get out my rigger. I'm learning how to use my rigger, and that's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Oh, I did that one on the wrong angle. Oh well. All right, let's get out. I need to mix just a little bit more dark. So I'm just going to get a little bit more going here. I just need enough to make the tree branches. That'll hide some of this mess I made in the sky. Here. All right. Some burnt sienna. Uh-oh. Too much. Dang it. got way more than I need, but oh well. All right. All right, let's find my rigger. Oh, well, thanks, Lena, but you're too kind. You don't. I was always so afraid to try my rigger because, I thought, oh, those big, long fibers are going to be so hard to control. And it's like, no, it's not that bad at all. I was scared for so long for no reason. Oh, yours. Oh. Well, it doesn't show the like I can't see the wires at all in the photo. But it would kind of make more sense to have wires in there. I'll see if I can do it with my rigger without making them look silly. I would. Thanks, Sophia. I was just saying how much I don't really like it, but anyway. Because, as usual, I'm way too critical. My older sister and I both got Mom's perfectionism. My older sister's like even worse. That's why she won't art. My older sister is an amazing artist, but she won't do any art because it won't be good enough. At least I'm doing it and saying it's, even though it's not good enough, at least I'm doing it. Like, my sister is like Dee Dee. Like, that's how much talent my sister has. But she won't do any art. I think I need to make it a little taller just to make sure it looks so it's like close enough. So I think I need to add some up here a little bit. Lena, well, mine, I was thinking, yeah, mine's kind of looking like a graveyard too. There, Essence of Power Lines. How's that? There. All right, I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Is that dry enough to sign? Where's my small white one? Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't know. Get this going. I know you're supposed to sign your watercolors with your liner, but my white's a disaster, so I'm going to use my gel pen. And of course, once I take off the green tape, that should help as well. Thanks. I really have to remember yellow ochre for the sky, not my yellows. Sheesh. Can never remember that. Thanks, Eileen. Not too bad for my comeback. It's been one thing after another the last few months between my infections and everything else. All right. There we go. What do you think, ladies? Let's move that. Not too bad, I guess. Thanks, May. I'm just too critical. All right. So if you watched the recording, thank you so much for watching. I'm not leaving yet. But this recording, I am finished. So thanks for watching.